Okay.
Okay,
we're ready? Okay, welcome everyone. Let's all stand for the pledge, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, thanks everyone for coming out tonight. Enjoy this nice little warm snap we got going on right now. Yeah. Okay. Shush. Motion to approve the minutes for February 7th in the fire department meeting.
I'll want that motion. No, second.
And I'll vote yes. Communications, Dolly?
From Columbiana Ford, we got notice. I think you guys got a copy, or we got a copy.
I have a copy. I took the original over
Yeah.
tonight and put it in your mailbox. I had it sitting on the desk. I'm sorry.
It's there.
Oh, what's here?
Oh, you put it on the desk?
No, I put it in your mailbox.
It's about the Ford, maybe
18,000
due for recommended service.
Yeah. I just put it over there like just before the meeting tonight because I walked over there. And
It's nothing to pay.
No.
Okay.
I grabbed those out of...
No, just
Just to let you
it
know.
needs to be taken in for, maybe for some service.
But I did grab your stuff to come in and put on her desk, so she has that.
Yes, I do.
Yes.
It's one of those.
All the above.
Copies of our letters, Jody's letters to Ellsworth and Goshen. Well, you all signed them, I'm sorry. I wrote them, you signed them.
Yes.
At your request, Kevin, we did send
All right,
those.
thank you.
From the Green Team, notice of a meeting in April. You have that on your...
Yeah, got it.
Okay. For the recycling. Okay, and we have the agreement, which is our bin lease agreement. You guys will probably sign this when you sign minutes?
Yes.
Okay. Great. From Frank Gates, we received information, and I also got an email about this today. I think I forwarded it to you guys. CareWorks and Frank Gates are kind of merging, but everything's going to go the way it's been going. We still use CareWorks for in case anybody has an injury, and Frank Gates is going to handle the workers' comp premiums and all that kind of stuff. They're still going to work together, but they are going to have a new name. Frank Gates is not going to be Frank Gates anymore. So, but they said everything's okay, don't worry about it, everything's fine. Remember when, let's see, Frank Gates tried to take over CareWorks, and that didn't fly, so now they've just decided to merge.
Because they were sending literature out to us about, and we didn't, we were like, well, and then we realized they were competing against each other.
Yeah, and so now they've merged into one. So I guess that's good. Okay. County engineers meeting, you probably have that on here someplace else, Joe. Okay, I'll let you take care of that for publication. And this is the original letter that I sent to Joe. He's probably already used it for the grant, but I thought maybe if he needed the original, there it is.
Yeah, I'll stick it in the mailbox.
I scanned it to him so that he would have it to work on, yeah.
You want to hold this down in case he does need it?
Okay, okay,
The scan should be fine.
okay, all right. Okay, that's all I have, Jerry.
Motion to approve the February financials.
I'll make it. I'll second it.
And I'll vote yes. Grave excavation contracts are now available. Is there anybody here interested in getting a contract? Nope. Okay, well, they're available. Our bid opening, we're having a special meeting on March 23rd specifically to open the bids, the sealed bids, so we'll be meeting for that purpose on March 23rd. The road bond. We discussed this last meeting, and I'd actually forgotten that we'd already changed the language. I did go ahead and put it on the agenda there. The only thing that I want to know if maybe we want to change is to take the word cash out because the last couple times that we've gotten a road bond for logging or what have you, they've done it in the form of an insurance warrant rather than cash bond. So I don't know if you guys want to take the word cash out and leave the rest of it is, because it's all based on the scope of the project and the type of the equipment being used.
Yep. I'll make a motion to do that.
Okay, remove the
Second.
and I'll vote yes. So we're going to remove the word cash from
Okay.
minutes on the reorganizational minutes.
Okay.
Road levy consideration. We've been discussing possibly putting a road levy on the ballot, and we're still getting the information together to see if we can proceed to do that. And in doing so, the first order of business would have to be to pass a resolution declaring it necessary to levy a tax in excess of the 10 mil limitation and requesting certification from the auditor's office. We all have copies of that language for the resolution. At this point, what will happen is if we pass this levy requesting 17.5 cents for each $100 of taxable valuation, which would be valuation at 1.75 mils for each $1, then we can send this language to the auditor's office, get certification. They would tell us the amount that it would generate. They're supposed to do that within 10 days of submission. If that's the case, then once we receive that back, we can add to the order of business for our special meeting to further discuss this and move forward if we so wish to do so. So at this point, I guess we need to make a motion.
I'll make that motion to approve the resolution language to certify the county operators.
And I'll second it.
And I will vote yes. Okay, all three of us attended the Mahoney County Engineer meeting on February 17th. They had a new procedure. They had all the speakers come out and speak to everybody all at one time. Individual township meetings are still available per request. One thing that they did request was county road conditions and priority of repair. Kevin has made one of those up for us, and so with that's a striping request.
And when I did that, I put on the bottom, I just put, this is my opinion, and just judged by road surface and number of potholes. And really, the bottom 4 or 5 can be interchangeable.
Okay, well, at this point, they just want something so they have an idea when they're getting ready to do their
And like Bedell Road North, it's half repaved.
Right.
And I know it's on the agenda for this year, so I put it at the top.
Right. The other thing that I brought up to the engineer when I was there is, and I don't have the paper, how long, what's the linear mileage on Leffingwell Extension?
Leffingwell Extension,
let me look in my...
on my striping sheet. 1.2.
Is it that long?
West from Bedell to county line,
Yeah.
0.9.
0.9.
Okay, 0.86 or whatever. Okay, that's still almost a mile. Because I asked the engineer if they were ever interested in testing out any kind of materials or some new type of asphalt or something, we would take sections at a time if they wanted to come out and try it on our, it's only 1 mile of road, there's not a lot of traffic, what a better place to test your stuff out on. So he said, put that down with the priority thing and let them know, and if they had anything that they would possibly consider if they were looking at doing something. So that's where we could get something, especially that road
I
paved.
actually did that 2 years ago on the road, so.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you want
We
me
went up
to
and looked at it, so.
send him something in writing?
Actually, I asked Kevin to fax this or to email this to me, and I can actually just send it as is with a notation on it back to Angela if you want me
Okay.
to. Okay. And did you guys get a chance to see this? You're all in agreement to the order?
I emailed them too.
Okay.
You got it.
Okay, great. Okay. Okay, Bureau of Workers' Comp training, Kevin, that's Tuesday, March 24th. You will be attending?
As long as he's not plowing snow.
If you can.
I think we're done with snow.
I
I
hope
think we're done.
you think we're done.
That was our March books. our big March
Tomorrow.
fire, right?
Tomorrow.
It's gonna rain all day tomorrow.
Oh, no.
Next.
I mean, I'll still have to plow the rain off the road.
It rained
tomorrow
last
because
year in
we can't get
April.
into the
It rained last year, or snowed last year in April, so.
I know.
Yeah, it did, that's right.
It did.
Oh, we had snow for early bird tournaments last year,
Yes.
which is April 22nd.
Okay, with that being said, where are we at with the salt situation?
I have the last bit of salt on my truck right now, but it's been on there all week. I haven't used any salt.
So we haven't had to buy any more up till?
No, I have not purchased
Wow.
any more salt. I've been really conserving, and if it's questionable, I just haven't been using it.
First of all, and I know everybody feels the same way, but you have done an exemplary job of keeping the roads plowed. I had a call the other day wanting to know why the county and the state could not keep their roads plowed and why we just didn't take over all the roads in our township so they could all be maintained as well as you're doing with the plowing.
What's the answer to that question?
What's that?
How come we don't take them all over?
Well, then we have to change the millage that we want for our road levy. We have to add several zeros to it.
But yeah, we did pick up some more grit last week on one of the days. It was decent. So we got grit hauled in, and Goshen actually did go pick up 2 loads of salt today from the state.
For them.
For them, but it's available for me if we need it.
And then
That way I
there's
don't have to
backfill.
go buy a full load.
Okay.
If Jimmy says, we're close, I'll just go get 2 loads and keep it for us, and then if you need a load, we'll just bill that additional instead of you
Again,
going to go
shared
buy a
serving
load.
at its shared services at its finest.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, we've
That's
been working
great.
together pretty.
Good.
Good.
Good. The recycling contract, we'll sign that at the end. This year, we will receive an additional 4% loss in the contract amount than what we have been receiving. During the meeting, they were discussing a few things that they're considering in lieu of the curbside recycling. They're talking about a possibility of including the trash with the recycling and contracting it out by entity too, and then collecting trash and recycling and then billing the customer for it.
Yeah, I don't think as a township we should support that at all.
I explained my feelings to Lou Vega about that. Is there are some small trash people that are going to be affected by this, because if you can't collect the recyclables, there are a few people that don't even have trash collection. There are a lot of people that don't recycle, so if they end up having to pay for both or something they don't normally do, they're not going to be very happy. And in a time when there's supposed to be more choice and flexibility for the taxpayer, and then they're monopolizing and telling them that it has to be a certain way, I don't believe that bodes well
Not to
for
mention
public
the smaller
relations.
trash facility, Arrow
Right.
and Allison.
They're
Brothers,
saying
and
it's going to cut down
can
on
compete with
Right.
waste management on
well,
stuff like that.
but I think it all stems back to the amount of outside waste coming into the landfills is not as much as it was, so they're trying to fulfill their contract with curbside recycling in town. They're trying to make up for it, because right now they're losing money.
Sure
So
they
they're trying
are.
to find out to make the difference.
Again, we're taking over Youngstown's deficits.
So, but anyway, that's one thing that they're talking about. It's all talk right now. There's nothing specific, but that's kind of what's going on with that. So we will see what happens. I got notice today from Kim Lewis. There's a composting seminar on Sunday, April 26th at 1 p.m. at Trinity Lutheran Church in Sebring. The fee is $10 for Mahoning County residents. It's $40 for non-residents. Pre-registration is required. You get a little cute little composter and an hour with Kim Lewis. So. Memorial Tree Garden, those forms are available. The trees can be purchased anytime between now and March 31st, so just give us a call and we'll get that set up for you. Cemetery decorations are to be removed by April 1st. The Mahoning County Township Association dinner meeting is Wednesday, March 18th at Heritage Oaks in Sebring. The registration, prepaid registration, is due by March 6th. District Advisory Council meeting, I will be attending that on Thursday, March 19th at 7 p.m. at the Canfield Town Hall. And with that, at this point in time, they're talking about Margot Baird is looking for reappointment to her position. Mike Haher is looking for reappointment to his position on Licensing Council. And I can't think of Thomas. They only have one candidate up for the pools and spas because Mr. Carney is not going to re-up his his term on licensing council for that.
I do schools as well.
Only one. Yeah. And the other thing is, Pat Sweeney was meeting with Struthers because their service contract is also going to be voted on that night. So those are the only candidates that they have up, so there's really not anybody else to choose from as far as deciding on who to tell the chairperson to vote for. So at this point, it's just pretty much reappointment in the one. Our next regular meeting will be Monday, April 6th at 7 p.m. And that's all I have. Denny?
I just had one complaint about the Mock Road from 534 out in front of Robbie Danch's shop. They said it was impassable, so I called the county. Within about half an hour, they sent out a snowplow out to widen the road. That's all I have.
Jason? Okay. Fire department.
I have two things here. I need to replace the urinal and the baseboard heater in the bathroom in the firehouse.
We have a heated urinal.
Well, that's a thought.
Two separate items, I'm hoping?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you gotten any estimates on those?
No, I was just going to have Kevin pick them up at the
Kevin, you're in
Lowe's
good work?
or wherever.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Couple $100. Baseboard, 2-foot baseboard, $50, $55 now.
Are we ever going to get a toilet upstairs?
Mine was last. Yours was first, so you don't feel good.
Yeah, ours comes first. Before yours.
I had an hour space to grab a credit card from everybody, and they're all out of town.
Oh.
And then it started snowing again.
Now let's clarify. Out of town meant I was in Austin town, so out of Berlin.
And I was in 10.
Yeah. But that was funny. I was like, oh well, it's going to snow in about an hour anyway.
I'll make a motion for the bathroom repairs.
Bathroom repairs.
200 enough, you think?
300?
300. I make a motion for $300.
I'll second that.
And I'll vote yes.
And then I had a pipe pole that was broken during the fire up in...
A what?
A pipe pole.
Pipe pole?
P-I-K-E.
Pike pole?
Pipe pole. It's used for pulling ceilings down and stuff like that.
Okay.
I don't know what that's...
180, 200.
I'd say 300.
300?
Yeah, because I want to replace the broken half. I can cut and make a shorter one out, and I get a D handle put on it. So I'll get a D handle and make 2 pipe holes.
I'll make a motion.
We'll get it
$300.
War and fire.
I'll second
Okay.
that.
And I'll vote yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Kevin?
Well, I've been plowing roads. Actually, just out of curiosity, I pulled up my sheet to see how many times I plowed since our last meeting on the 7th. And there was actually only 16 working days out of a 5-day week, and I plowed 14 days. So, but that includes Saturday and Sunday, but I thought that was pretty funny. But, you know, I plowed 16 days, and that's been all worked in, and I haven't got any overtime this month. So I've been working the hours, shifting around, trying to keep that to a minimum.
And that is huge and very much appreciated. Thank you very
And I
much.
mean, even like today, I plowed this morning, went home for 3 or 4 hours, and then came back out at 2 to plow the slush off. So. And I needed a nap anyhow.
Rough.
Yeah. I've been keeping up with the cemetery driveways, keeping them cleared as much as possible. We are running out of room for pushing snow. If anyone gets any complaints about stones or anything, I don't think anybody will, but if you do, just, you know, give them...
About stones?
If a monument, snow picks up on a
okay,
monument.
okay, I'm sorry.
So, I mean, just explain to them, we're trying our best. And we'll inspect everything up along the driveways once the snow melts off and make sure there's no damage. I don't think there is, but you never know. Dick Marshall's been keeping up with the sidewalks. I kind of put him in charge of sidewalks this year. Seems to be working out pretty good. He got the tractor stuck today somehow. I don't know. He does a good job. Can't keep up with Martha's sidewalk, but...
No.
Last week, Goshen actually had a little bit of cold patch left over in the truck, and they gave me a call, so we came out and patched some of the bigger holes with what they had left over, just so they didn't have to store it with all the snow on the ground. So that worked out pretty good. And talking about cold patch, I need approval, probably 3 tons of cold patch, either this week or next. I need to pick up. That's $120 a ton right now from Canton. What is that?
Central.
Central. Allied.
I'll make a motion for
I'll second.
I'll just try to take the small truck. And I'll get 3 to 4 tons, but when I tell him 3, it's whatever he scoops in there.
3 to 4 ton.
Yes.
Make motion, second, I'll vote yes.
And then I'll get caught up on the holes. A few leffing well extension being our worst one.
By comparison, our roads are not near as bad as all the other ones.
Oh, no, we're doing pretty good. I mean, leffing well extension's getting bad, but it's...
Well, that's been a long time since it's been paved, but I'm just saying, by comparison of all the roads around, I can't imagine how terrible they
What I
are.
meant, like when Goshen came up, we went around and I hit the ones on Hoyle Road, a couple in Weaver that I knew about, the single holes that are standing out.
And you're not having a problem
then
with...
went over and headed to leffing well and just got as far as we could.
You're not having a problem with them popping out like when you're plowing then?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, we put them.
That one up there in Duck Creek is 3 deep.
Oh,
3...
no, there's a couple on record. They're just...
Sinkholes.
Millimeters.
So, but that helped us out. That, I mean, cameras here, I don't want to say it was quite big. Had the Deal Boys burial, went very well up at the North Cemetery. A lot of cars, had to deal with the cold and the snow, and everything went very smoothly, and everybody seemed pretty happy. They invited me back for food, so that's always a plus. Replaced a couple mailboxes that were damaged by the snow plow. They got hit. They were legit hits. So I had some rookies. I had some rookies filling in for me last
You just
weekend.
can't find good help these days now, can you?
It took Dick a little bit to get his senses and centered on the road, but we did already. But we had mailboxes in the closet from a few years ago that we purchased.
And that's the other thing too. Thank you for helping out when Kevin was out of town with Dick doing it. That was a great help.
Did a good job.
And you're no longer allowed to leave when we're calling for snowstorms.
I know. Well, I've been going to that archery show for 4 years now, and that's the first time I caught snow on it. So that's pretty good.
Snowed well.
So, got the mailbox replaced. I actually didn't have any complaints. I just went and did it,
Nice job.
The Kubota tractor was damaged. There was a period of time, like a week, we didn't do the sidewalks. I had to get some hydraulic hoses ordered and replaced. Got that fixed. Obviously, it's up and running.
Yeah,
I've been keeping up on maintenance with the truck, just wear and tear from plowing. Ordered some parts from Myers over a week ago, still waiting for them. They're just pitiful, and I'll say that on camera. Went to the county meeting with the guys. Did the road ranking, did a price sheet for the striping. Put a couple prices down there this year. If we go with the staggered north-south thing, we'll stripe, middle stripe only, the south roads. Or we can just do edge lines also, or nothing at all. I put 3 different prices there.
All of which we don't have the money for this year. We don't have a choice. We're going to have to skip it this year.
Okay. And I talked to Rob about Schilling Road, or Mill Road. So that's still on his list.
Okay. Now, was that paid for?
Yes,
when
we already paid for it.
We already paid for it. So
No, yeah, they did the wrong.
They did the
They
wrong
did it,
side.
and we went ahead and paid for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just on
Okay, and he said last year that they would take care of that first when they started this year, but as far as doing it right now, there's no way we can do it
I'll
this
let him know
year.
we're not going to do it. So, it seems to be a general census from a lot of townships this year.
Yeah.
Hauled a couple loads of grit in, got the last load of salt on. I met with an architect the other day, Dave Harris, about drawing up some quick plans on a building for the North Cemetery. Denny and I have been talking to a couple people about donating money and getting that done, so and talked to Dave. He's going to donate his time for the drawings and the architect plans. He'll do a quick drawing now, and if we do get to a point where we're going to build it, he'll do the construction drawings for free too. So that's Dave Harris. So that was nice.
Yeah.
Bureau Workman Comp class. And O'Reilly's is now open in Campfield. I was wondering if anybody have a problem with me starting an account there, giving them our information to start an account.
Well, we just need to fill out the tax exempt form.
Yeah, I have all that, so I can probably get pretty much all set up.
Do they issue a credit card, or do they just issue like a
They
store
do
credit?
an account, and they also do it as a business, and they'll deliver stuff, and they give you a discount because you set up an account with them, and they take a government, they do the government thing too.
Okay.
So, save us some money, or something. Make it easier, since we can't visit Denny anymore. I miss Mary Jo. I did go up to the school yesterday and help them for about a half hour. I actually didn't even put it on my time clock because I didn't want to deal with that. But their big parking lot, they just couldn't push it with that heavy snow. So I took the big truck up and pushed it back part of the parking lot out. Like I said, it took about not even a half hour, but helped them out. So.
I was also told at one time they have a trailer, and if the township ever needed it for anything, just for swapping out and helping out, that we would be allowed to use it if...
Okay, that's cool to remember too. So, that's all I have. Oh, and I need a credit card before somebody leaves today. I'm going to try to get the supplies from Home Depot for the bathroom upstairs.
I'll give you mine.
Okay. That's all I have.
Okay. Crime Watch?
We're having a good time.
You don't have enough time.
We have a good time on that.
Oh, you have a good time. I'm like, you don't have enough time. We have all the time in the world.
Everything's going fine.
Everything's going well. You're getting your reports and everything like you wanted them?
Yes.
Good.
We keep Denny, make Denny keep them all lined up.
There you go. There you go. Keep them busy.
Yeah.
Sir, anything?
No?
No?
He's just having a good time, too.
I do. I got one thing.
What's that?
I don't know if it's a complaint or I came to the right place. I got a tree I need cut that's by the road. It's about 200 feet south of our place, on the west side of the road.
Big old dead tree. It's right on the line as far as us and him. He's willing to split the cost if we get the company in there to remove it.
I've called a highway ed. They won't touch it because the electric line's on the other side. If that tree falls, it's going to fall away because that's the way it's leaning.
Is that the tree right past the railroad tracks?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's been shedding pretty badly.
Oh, it's been bad for a while.
So.
You cut it, put it on my property, I'm happy.
That's south of you?
Yeah.
South of your house?
Yeah. So who do I go to? That's why I'm here.
Ellsworth.
I talked to 2 tree trimmers, they don't want to touch it because it's by the road.
So we'll set up a tree service and get some prices on it and see what we can work out when the weather breaks.
And I'd like it done tomorrow. No,
Good luck with that.
early spring because we're going to put up a new fence over there, and I'd like to have it done before we get the fence going. So May, June.
Yeah.
I'll get you some prices by next month.
Russ Weimer,
That's what I was going to call Russ this year.
That's all I
Russ
ask.
Weimer is going to set him
Milton
up.
Township trustee.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said if we ever need anything done, give him a call.
So we'll give him a call and get prices and all the tax.
Mr. Noble, what's your address?
6110 Weaver.
Thank you.
I told Kevin about it after you talked to me.
I know.
Okay.
I know that.
I didn't want you to think I forgot you.
I talked to him a couple times.
Okay.
The only thing I came up for is I want it written down in case something happens to somebody.
Yeah.
Because it's going to fall, who knows when. It's probably half rotten inside because there was a whole line of them there at one time, and there's only 2 of those left. They used to run east and west. There's probably maybe 20 trees there, and there's only 2 left. Now, the ones are by the road.
Wow.
The other one we're just going to let fall.
But I'm amazed it's still standing, so I've been
Yeah.
watching it deteriorate, so.
Yeah, so that's my complaint. We call it a complaint.
Okay.
Concern. Can we call it concern?
We'll take that under advisement and look into it
Thank you.
and see what we can do.
Try to push snow up against it real hard and make it
Oh,
fall.
that's fine too.
That'll help, that'll help.
Whatever I gotta do to get it down.
Okay, is that it? Anybody else? No? Okay, signing the approved minutes, the contract for the green team.
There's lots of pages here. I'm just going to send around the final one, the signing one. Is that okay?
Perfect.
You need anything?
Just once they stay up on the table.
I'll just leave them on the table then. That's the table I'm
Mr.
done.
Beck visited you today, didn't he, guys?
Yes.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Okay,
I'll second it.
and I'll vote yes. Thanks for coming, everybody. Stay warm, stay dry. Hold your breath,
Last
see what
meeting you got
happens.
muffins.
Next time, bring hot chocolate.
That's what he came back for.
No food, I'm sorry. No food.